Hey, this is the boat doctor. Gonna be another nice day. Boy, yesterday was beautiful. Anyway, quick little territorial. I do try to do 10-minute videos. This is gonna probably take me 6 of those. So there's an hour of video plus each 10-minute video. If I do 6 videos, it takes an hour to download them. So I try to keep it at 10 minutes. I don't go through the electronics a lot. It's just because there's so much, it would take forever. And a lot of people don't want to see that, but then the people come down, they want to see the electronics. And how the bathroom and heaters and flirt systems work. But after that, they said, I can figure the boat out. I just want to know how to use these electronics. Now, I think this is one of those LED laser lights. We got another one on another boat. But what it does, it'll be on, but you can't see that it's on, but it throws out light. And you can hook it up to your MFD, your displays. He's got spot goes. I'm sure this is I think it's a 2023. This is a 32 and a half duckworth. Technically, you can call it a 32 and a half because part of the hole is part of the hole. So anytime you do that, that's actual length, and there's about 2 feet here. So you got 32. You could actually classify it as that if you wanted to. And this got the zipwkes, auto trim tabs running off a GPS that can interlink with your like Simrad GPS antenna, which is right there. And it also has a built-in one. When you turn those zipwkes on, you got to wait. Just be patient. It takes about a minute to download the satellite. So if they don't work right away, that's why. Just give it about a minute or 2. Okay, so anyway, on this one here, tie downs, ping pong balls, I like those. Now they put this high-speed delta right here. See how thick the hole is on this boat? That helps your boat. Basically keeps it stable, plus it throws less water spray out the back, but that's more of a high speed. So on these heavy reverses right here, you can see how wide that is. That's a good 5-inch probably reverse all the way up. That's why these are so stable. Good cross braces, welded on zinc. That's the way if you really want them to work, because they make good contact. Really thick, and this flange here is really important as well, all the way around. Well, what's it do? Okay, if you don't have that, the water follows this and it'll cut and it'll bring it back, and then you'll get water spray shooting up. So all these little things, I helped these guys out back in '06 on the offshore. They used to have what they called the Ocean King Wellcraft, because Wellcraft Duckworth is the same boat basically. So anyway, I took the first 26 Ocean King out, and it got pretty nasty, and it looked like the bow was just going into the water. It took it, but it would probably spook a lot of people. So what I do, like here, what we did is I helped design this one back in '06. You know, not the 30 foot, but the 24 and 6. Same hole, just lengthened out. They've done a lot of improvements. Actually, this is probably the best Duckworth offshore. It's an XL that I have seen. I mean, the guy did his homework. He got everything I would probably get. The only thing I can see is probably the front and rear camera down the road I'd get. I laughed at that too. But I'm telling you, it's nice. You don't have to twist your neck if you got a bad neck, and that's not my issue. I can just look at that and look at my radar. You know, you should still look, but if you don't want to, that's where the cameras come in. And you got radar overlay, you got Simrad. Okay, now this, everybody's got their own ideas of electronics. I like Garmin, it's just because Garmin interlinks with Yamaha. They work together. So in Helmmasters, all of those are kind of Garmin and Yamaha. They work together. So anyway, I better turn my alarm off. So anyway, everybody's got their preference on electronics, okay? I like Garmin, but Simrad's would be my next one, because Simrad is good, but they just don't have the linking features, you know, that because Garmin's, I don't know, partners or something with Yamaha. So anyway, I got a lot of it to work. There's just certain things you can't do because of the helm master that uses that Yamaha puck. That has a lot to do with your autopilot and plus your joystick. So you got one right out the back too. You got your ladder, and I'm all over the map. And here's something I got to check today, which I didn't check when I was on the water, and this is the one. I believe it has the FLIR camera right there. So I gotta go up under the video and make sure that thing pops up. Spot go lights work. That cool light, I'm telling you, that's a cast me out, and I understand that, because what that will do is blind people at night or dusk. That way they can't see it, but from you inside can see the light. It's really weird, but they're cool. Okay, you got the good anchor pulpit that tilts down. Bonus, guy was thinking again, you got the barrel type winch, electric. You can handle a lot more rope and chain on those than you can the drop in. And the thing on those is your stuff don't tangle up. If you just got to drop down into your anchor box, what happens, it pulls up on one side, then your rope gets all knotted. So this just pulls up. It's really nice. 3 wipers, forward leaning windshield with a little hood to keep the glare off. I mean, they really did a lot of neat things on the inside of this boat too that I haven't seen before. You got a large drainage up front, large bow rail, LED nav lights. They do have to tighten these up. The only problem I see with this is you got to be careful, because and these bolts, they need to tighten up too. These were loose. You don't want those really tight though, because you want this thing to pivot just a little bit. I guess it wouldn't matter too much, but it's going to go down no matter what, because you're going to hit this and it's going to drive it down. But got the brake for this, which is nice. There's reasons for that too, believe me, when you're doing all this by yourself all the time. Spare tire, 2 5/16" ball. Got the flip. These are good, and actually there should be a pin for this too. You may ask your salesman on that. Now, I don't get really heavy into all the specs. It's just because you can call the salesman or just go online, because it does take time to do the videos. So, and heavy duty hook for your winch strap. This is a beefy trailer, triple axle, keel rollers. You got 4x4s, you got like 4 of those. You got brakes on all axles, discs, heavy chains, foot jack, I like those. You got electric brakes. I got my actuator on the truck, Big Jim here, I got set for 6.5 on the braking pressure. It's got the front diesel heater, which I would use kerosene. I'm going to put diesel in it because we don't have the kerosene, but I'm only going to put about 1 gallon. Let that run down, and I would go to kerosene. I put 80 gallons in here, a Supreme. I won't run anything less for our lot. If it's the Supreme or non-ethanol is what I run. And then this back here's another vent. That's for your stovetop diesel heater. That's your discharge from your sink. Net holders. Again, 360 spotlights, stainless steel. You got your rub rails. You got 3 of them. Boom, boom, boom. So if you come in, there's a pole, you're going to hit that instead of the side of the boat. I think he is getting this vinyl wrapped or something after I get done with it. I was out all day yesterday. This is what takes time, is to set all this stuff up. A lot more than people realize. I mean, that way, I ain't going to say you can just push buttons. You just want to be damn careful. And I go through this with people on the setup. Don't be getting into those settings, because if you screw that up, especially Simrads and Ray Marines and Furunos, you could have a nightmare. You'd be giving me a call. Anyway, welded on again, 1 kilowatt transducer. You got your active 3-in-1 that gives you your down scan, side scan, plus your 1 kilowatt that reaches out and touches somebody. This has got electric Caterpillar steering on it right here, so this is electric. So it makes it super easy. This is like 100% power steering. Wow, this is a 2024 model. Whoa, get back. Got the big overhang back, grab handles on it. That's nice for when it's raining. It gives you somewhere, then your screen's protected. And I got to set that up today, the one on the left. Then I got to try one motor deal when I'm out there, which I don't know if it will, playing on one, but it'd get you comfortable at 15 where you're not working the motor. Rear entry door, it had the side entry door. Real beefy. These are 15 by 15 saltwater 2 series, real heavy duty. You can see the thickness and the sharp edge on it, you know, and your pitch and your diameter makes a big difference. Anything with a 4.2, yeah, this is a 4.2 gear case, and your 3.6s, I believe. Stainless is great. I mean, you're not going to hurt them, okay? Especially with this boat, it doesn't have a lot of vibration. Some boats, they all vibrate, but this was actually really good. I mean, as far as being no vibration. And this here's a T25 fuel injected, which I didn't know they did this. This is kind of a neat deal. Electric. You say that went out for some reason, you can still pull start it. They didn't do that in their prior models, which is really cool. And see, all this stuff they think about, this little, like, see how that's notched out? Most of them go solid, but what will happen, that water will come up here like this, and see they indented this, and it'll hit this and it'll start spraying water up. Okay, side entry door. These are all saltwater protected. Yamaha's the only true saltwater protected. And here goes back to the